Hey, welcome back everyone, my name is Slothcakes and today we're going to be using the 2000 cost Gundam Crossbone X-2. Now this is a simple suit, nothing too complicated. I made an X1 video in Gundam Versus. Now that's a little different just because, if you guys don't know, Gundam Versus and Extreme Versus 2 has reworked many mobile suits where they just added like a CSA or added one more move, or in some cases they entirely reworked the suits, and the X1 is similar to that. In Full Boost, and I'm pretty sure in MBON, the X1 plays different from how we would play in Versus or Extreme Versus 2. And it's just a small thing to note, just in case you guys are going to look at gameplay, just make sure what game you're looking at, just because, if you're looking at Extreme Versus 2, see a suit you like and pop MBON, and he might be a little different, so be careful. But other than that, speaking of MBON, we finally have a release date, which I'm gonna leave links in the description about the website and stuff. Go check it out, tell you release date and all that good stuff. But more importantly, it will tell you that we are having a closed beta. Now, again, I'll leave a link in the description. You can just sign right up, it's just email. I don't know how many people they're having. I don't know if it's just gonna be a ton or little. But, just sign right up. You can use multiple emails if you really want to. Nothing too bad. But a big thing is during this beta, which is very soon. It's in April, and I don't really know when this video is going to be posted, so I can't really tell you in how many weeks. But when that beta happens, I promise I'll have a ton of content for you guys. A big thing is every mobile suit besides 3 Extreme Versus 2 newcomers are going to be in that beta. So there's no one's going to be left behind. You can play whatever suit you want besides the Zaku Amazing, the Montero, and the Lupus Rex. Which is awesome, so expect a lot of content within those 3 days. And I'm sorry I haven't gotten a lot of content out of Full Boost. So far my schedule has just been once a week. Again, sorry. It's just because I can't really get that much Full Boost content out. It's like Gundam Versus, there's not a lot of people on, sometimes matches are very laggy, and I go on one day and multiple times in one day, I can't find a good lobby where I have a solid connection. So it's just, oh well. But hopefully MBON changes that. I really want the game to strive. I've said this before, so let's not spend too much time on it. But anyways, onto the X2. Nothing really too big to talk about. He has his ABC mantle, similar to the X1 and the X1 full cloth. It's a good thing, it eats through beam weapons, which is always great. Especially if you're fighting someone like the F91, which has all beam weapons. Other than that, his main gun's pretty alright. His CSA is a stun, which is good. He has this backflip which he throws 2 melee weapons at. It's a good move because it recharges very fast so you can constantly use it. And its upwards mobility allows you just to change your trajectory a bit. And you can also boost out of it or step out of it, which is nice. Also, if one of the melee weapons hit, it stuns while it staggers. But if both of them hit, it pops enemies up. Then he has his Girobi, which is an alright one, nothing too special, doesn't do anything amazing, but you can combo into it, either out of the weapons toss or out of a single shot, or some melee attack. But if you're feeling very adventurous, because of the ABC mantle, you can Girobi, while someone's shooting you, let your ABC mantle eat through their attack and punish them. Little risky, but I'm not going to tell you guys what not to do. It's all up to you. Now a thing is his burst attack, which I did earlier. I, for some strange reason, always think his burst attack is just a giant, massive laser for some strange reason. I think I'm thinking about the Crossbone X1 full cloth, which is a Peacock Smasher. Burst attack. I don't know why I'm getting it messed up, but it's a little weird because he summons minions that come in and just straight up ram you and explode, and those guys actually have quite a bit of good tracking on them. So even if you miss the initial lance toss, those guys can go in and attack. But the second follow-up attack isn't gonna combo if the first one doesn't hit. Unless they run into the beam, which is really unlikely. Other than that, not that much to cover. I do want to cover suits and go more in depth when MBON comes out, just so I can give you guys some solid thing like I do with Battle Operation. But other than that, there's a small little update I do want to do. I probably most likely will not have this working by the MBON beta, but when MBON comes out, most likely before, I do want to get some a live stream working, and tell me guys if you would like to see that. I'll try to get it up and working by then. And with MBON during the beta, I'll try to get some live commentary. It wouldn't be broadcasted live, but it'll be recorded live. I do have to work with noise gates and stuff like that, just so you guys don't hear all my button mashing. But anyways, let's get to the gameplay. It's already been a while. Just wanted to make sure I cover things with you guys, but sometimes the suits are really simple that there's not that much explanation that needs to be done unless they're very complicated. But right now, a thing you're gonna see a lot in MBON is the Reborn's Gundam. That guy is very strong in MBON. Very good suit. Practically S tier, a lot of people say. But it's just that this guy doesn't do anything special. There's no that I can think of, there's nothing super unique that he can do. When he's meleeing, you can hit 2 melee, and he'll stay in position and start stabbing the enemy repeatedly. It's like a pummel of sorts, and it's actually pretty good, and can get some good damage in. It's just stationary, so just be careful about the enemy. This guy's dash attack is kind of slow, and you're gonna see me miss it a lot. I think it's a lot faster than it looks, but you don't really travel that far, and I always miss with it. I would go with his normal melee attacks a lot more. But his combos are pretty simple. You're not going to be doing a lot. You can just do melee, then do your backflip with your weapons toss. And you'll be pretty good. Popping burst, let's go around. He doesn't get anything special on burst, just the usual burst effect. Just again with the mantle. And I don't know why I keep rawing a burst attack. For some reason I think it's gonna hit. But do what I say, don't do what I do. Don't raw burst attack. I do that way too often because I think it looks cool. But, oh god, it's so dumb. But a neat little thing is going to happen soon. It's an interesting strategy called air stalling. And it involves a mobile suit where this Master Gundam's doing it. He goes straight into the air. Then he keeps doing moves like blocking and melee attacks that keep him suspended in the air. And this makes it very hard for another mobile suit to actually go at him or shoot him, because he's trying to move about while in the air, and his actions are making it so he doesn't run out of boost and overheat. It would be a lot easier to show you guys with visual, but that will be MBON tech later. But it's a very good thing, because if you're about to die and you want to be a good distraction, just go up there, start stalling, and let your teammate go in and try to get the last kill. It didn't work out in their favor, but it does work out every so often. You're gonna have to practice it and know how to do it so you get some movement so someone can't just swat you out the sky. And you just gotta know what your enemies are, because even if you go really high in the air, some mobile suits are I can easily get you, dude. I have funnels. Or I have heavy tracking weapons, so be careful. But no, this is our last game. It's against 2 500 cost suits. I don't like showing a lot of 2 500 costs, because it's either they rock my face in, or they completely get obliterated, just because it's a very steep penalty running 2 500 costs. But I can't tell people what to do. But in this, I'm very outmatched. Everyone's a 500. I just caught myself there. I apologize. I mean 3,000 cost. 500 is what a 3,000 cost is in this game. 500 is a Gundam versus term. Now, If I say Gundam Versus terms, I do apologize heavy. However, as I play more Extreme Versus, especially when MBON comes out, I'm gonna flush Gundam Versus out of my system. So I'm very sorry for saying that. But no, this is gonna get wrapped up any second. I'll try to work on it for you guys. But anyways, I might do some live commentary like I said. Later down the line, I might get some live stream going. Just tune in and keep an eye out. And leave in the comments things I do wrong, corrections, or things you guys want to see. With that being said, my name is Slothcakes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time and be safe.